place, and the power is fading, and there is a thumping on the glass and walls as this horde of what looks like transmutated townsfolk pile through the smashed glass and start rushing towards you. So can everyone please roll initiative?
I don't want it.
Oh, and I'm going to slip in there with a good old 20 for the townsfolk, and an 8 for Tari and Co. We're just going to treat Tari's token as both Tari and Zatara. But it is also worth mentioning that they are on the map with you.
They said they were going to hang back.
They did, but they arrived at the start of the dungeon with you.
Yeah. This is fun.
Do you have a haircut, Jed? Looks good. Ghost, what'd you get?
Punched it in. It was 7.
7, and Hera?
I think Hera's is in there as 2.
2. Yeah.
I got my natural 1 out of the way early, which will put me to
yeah.
Okay, that's good news. Puck, what's going on?
Yeah, I rolled very, very, very low.
Wait, what?
You have a single digit initiative, and yet you are going before everyone else.
I know, it's unbelievable.
What did you roll?
This might be the worst we've ever done as a team.
Holy shit! I'm gonna. Someone take a screenshot of that. That's.
It's also like such a waste for your getting a 20 though, Reese. Like you could have got a 10. It would be fine.
-2?
What did I roll? I rolled a 4. I've got a +5 to my initiative.
Oh no. Okay. Cool. So let me just bring up their stat block. Cool. So yeah, as you guys are kind of like standing in this reception welcoming foyer hall, this horde of mutated people start clambering over each other, and they're just making an absolute beeline for you. You can tell that they're maybe brainwashed, maybe kind of in a frenzy almost, but they are definitely going for kill on sight. Good thing though is that hordes don't move very fast. So this one is going to go 15 feet towards you this way. This one is going to clamber over the desk this way. And this one is going to start clambering kind of half over the banister this way. So they are enclosing, and I don't believe they've got any range attacks. They do not. So as they start coming towards you, it does increase the presence of them all hitting you at the same time, but now is the chance where you can start splitting out and spreading out if you so choose. So, Puck, you see all these, they're kind of clambering over each other. Each token represents, 30, 40 of them all in one kind of bundle, kind of almost rolling towards you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to flick down the mask, and then I will bonus action ignite my blade.
Lights up the place.
I think, Puck was like, "Oh no, here we go," and then he saw them very slowly walking towards us, and he's like, "Oh, okay, that's not as scary as I thought it was going to be." And then probably just take a little test shot at this one over here with the hand crossbow.
Sure, go for it.
That is a
Walking Dead zombie.
Pardon?
It's Walking Dead zombies, not Daisy zombies.
They're moving pretty fast, but there is just a lot of them. Like if you see it, they're taking up 4x4 squares.
25 to hit.
25 does hit. Go for damage.
And then that is 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Nice. So as you fire your crossbow into this horde that is coming towards you, you definitely hear that it hits its mark. And as it does, two of them at the front kind of move out of the way of your crossbow as it hits the third behind them. And the horde kind of follows that split. As it has taken a point of damage, they will split into two. As you see, they start to move a little bit faster towards you.
I think I would call that, like, do we want to back up or... And I think Puck's just going to move just a little bit back. Just sort of maybe there. Just like not sure what the plan is. Are we going to like kite these guys or what? So I'll move back a little bit, but that's my turn.
Copy that. Next up is... Oh, good old Tari. And Zatara, as they'll kind of be like, oh, I knew we should have waited outside. They will look for the tough ones, and they will move behind Molokov and Jalug here. And they will give the help action to Jalug, which is now your turn.
Leroy Jenkins. Da-da-da-da.
Oh, nice. I like that the token just like goes...
Yep. In we go. Yeah, couple of swings. I think gonna try and hit them with the great weapon master as well.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, so cool. That is a I'm like now plus 12 to my hits because of that thing. So
sorry, which one are you hitting?
Yeah. I guess let's say his right hand. So he's probably hitting the one at the bottom will be the swing through. At least for the first swing. So plus 12 minus 5. That's 19.
19 does hit. I think with a plus 12, it would be near impossible to miss.
No, but it'll be minus 5 as well. So it ends up
of course,
7. So, all right, sweet D10. That is a 10 plus 8, plus 10. So that's 28. Oh, and are they undead? No, they're not undead, are they? They're just.
They are not undead.
No.
Stand by. They're not undead.
Anyway, that's 28 points of damage. Because that's max damage on that.
Damage. 28 points of damage as you just carve through, and like 6 of them go flying like Sauron hitting the elves at the start of the thing. And they do split again into 2.
And so then the back, coming back with the second attack then into, same thing, I guess. That's higher.
So which one?
Okay. I guess I will do the, the middle one. I guess makes more sense.
Okay. Yep.
That is only 27 points of damage this time.
Only 27. Well, that middle group, you kind of line up and kind of skewer them like a kebab, and they're gone.
Sweet. And in that case, bonus action.
That was enough damage not to get them to split again.
Yeah, sweet. So bonus damage onto the little one again. Then I guess the next little one with bonus attack. That is a minus 5. That is a 16.
16 does hit, and this is why you bring a fighter to a zombie fight.
That is max damage again. That is 28 points of damage on that one.
Nice. This one is just 1, 2, 1, 2. You get all 8 of them or whatever it is left.
Yeah. So I rolled on my damage dice. I rolled a 10, and then on the next attack a 9, and then on the next attack a 10. So like
nice.
Yeah. Like that's
absolutely
pretty, like,
carved through them.
I realized I don't know what, like, the help action probably meant I had advantage on them, but yeah, didn't matter. So that's it. I'm now facing off against the other guy.
Nice. And also good move taking down those smaller and smaller swarms. You saw it, they started to move a little bit faster. They were a bit more harder to hit. The AC kind of goes up a little bit, but you absolutely smash through them. Anything else from you?
No, I mean, like I did the battle. It was exactly like we talked about. All right, here's the battle plan. We're going to like back up. We're going to, backs together. We're going to shoot them from range. We'll kite them. Leroy Jenkins. It was exactly what we wanted. So
Love it. All right, Ghost, you're up with Molotov on deck.
Yeah. If I could have Envy on the board, please.
Oh, yes. Yeah, she's coming.
Wonderful. And I'll sort of look by Puck as I move forward and be like, yep, and attack together. Take a few steps forward myself. Boop. That should put me within 30 feet. I hope. Yep. Cool. Yeah, I will make multiple pistol attacks at this horde.
Did you mean to move again, Luke?
no, sorry, I didn't. But I was trying to measure and I just clicked, so I'm moving back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ghost,
I didn't mean to move him.
That's cool. Taking 2 shots with the pistol.
Go for it.
That is a plus what to hit? Oh my god, plus 12. So that's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Do I do these one at a time?
Yes, that would make sense. Or you could do both damage at the same time, but then it could just split them once. You're firing twice, is that right?
Yeah, I'm firing twice. Should I roll both at the same time, or do you want me to just go like
it's up to you.
Just one at a time? Okay. Yeah, let's just go twice off the bat.
Cool.
So a 20 to hit and a 30 to hit.
They both hit.
Nice. First one, 17 points of damage. Second one, 10 points of damage.
Hold on. So the first one splits them. And the second one was what? 10 points?
10 points. And I guess the top one.
Copy that. You start firing and they start falling down. Not seem to be very tough. Just a lot.
Cool. And yeah, we'll get Envy in there. Go take a bite at that same top group.
Yeah, nice. Go for
it. Plus 8 to hit, 23.
23 does hit. Go for damage.
Oh, it's way more than that. 26 to hit. And 10 points of force damage.
Nice. Unfortunately, not quite enough to kill them all, and it splits them into their final, just a couple left in each square.
All right, cool. Sorry, Jaluk, I hope you'll be all right. That's where I will stay.
All right, Molotov. Power arm starts up.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That's exactly it. Right. Let me just check the wording on that. Yeah, so I think since it all seems like we're congregating over there, I'm going to try and bank on that lack of movement speed. And where can we get to? Not. Oh. Okay, yeah, I can get in between those guys. So let's just. Yeah, let's go up there. 30 up to there. And these last few, as they've just been blasted away, I'll let's take a swing at the one to the north of me. That's right, I don't have any actual dice. Just a sec. To use D&D Beyond. Hold fire. How do I do that again? Here we go.
Bottom left, I think.
Yeah, it's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
which I'm assuming will hit. So that'll be. Get out of the way. What is that? 11 points of thunder damage.
And that was to the top one?
Goes to the top one.
Gone.
Gone. Lovely. And I'll take a swing to the one at the right then.
Nice.
For a 23 to hit.
That'll hit. Go for damage.
Well, glad we got all our bad rolls out for initiative. For 12 points of thunder damage.
That's enough to do it. You clear up the rabble and focus in on the bigger mob to the east.
Lovely. That'll be all though. Actually, I'll give myself some temp HP.
Nice. Hera.
Yeah, sort of wanting to stick with the group as much as possible. So I think I'm gonna move myself.
Yeah, the big clamoring hordes do still look intimidating, even though they're still 80 feet away or so.
Move myself down behind Ghost. And sweet. And sort of looking around at the two big hordes still coming in. This one seems to be getting clawed through pretty efficiently.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to pull the staff out and sort of strike as it sort of sparks and flints at the top of the staff, and then a little fire bolt will launch out as it slowly just grows and grows into the air, and just I'm going to cast Fireball on.
Yes! First one of the season! Now, remind me how big Fireball is.
It is a 20-foot sphere.
Is a line?
20-foot radius, I believe, right?
I think that's right. I'm just double checking it. I'm pretty sure you're right, Ian.
Yep, radius.
20-foot radius.
It's huge.
Yep.
Cool. And that's the one above us?
That's why I figured the furthest away.
Just to get, it's the one above us,
That's
not the
fair.
one to the west. Are you targeting the one above or to the side?
To the side.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a Dex save, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. +1, 14 Dex. I think will be a save. Not a save. You get 0.
But we're just saying that every time it comes to Dale's turn without fail. Yeah.
Because that's when the data starts transferring. And Discord's like, nah.
I think he's completely frozen up. I don't think he's going to have to leave and come back.
Most likely.
Oh,
But there we go. Yo,
hello, you're
roll your
back.
damage.
Okay, so yeah, so I was lagging for a little bit there. Not great rolls. So 31
Ooh,
fire damage.
not bad. That will for sure split
Not
it
terrible, but the first
in two. Nice. As the fireball kind of boom, charred bodies start falling to the floor and they start clambering over each other. Is there anything else from you here?
no, that will be all.
All right, so that brings us back to their turn. So let us start with these guys. They're going to come straight in to combat here, and they will do some slams. That'll be plus to hit, so probably won't affect these fighters here. One's going to Molotov, one's going to Deluge. The one to Molotov is 17, and the one to Deluge is 13.
Miss.
So they both miss that. And then what we'll do is these ones will action dash down here and start clambering, splashing through the water. And then these two, without the fireball, will action dash here. Cool. Puck, you're up.
Puck is liking this focus fire thing because it's definitely working, but he reckons that the guys over there can take care of that last one. And he's going to run
Okay.
up here and with his ignited blade, he's going to take a swipe.
Nice.
That's an 18 on the dice plus 9, so 27.
That'll hit.
And there'll be 2 of fire. And 1. Okay. That is 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Nice.
And then I will shoot as well. And I will take the sharpshooter. So I'll take a minus on
And
my...
which one would you like to shoot?
Probably the one that's further away from everyone because I think it's going to split again.
Uh-huh.
And no, probably the bottom one then, because more people will be able to have a chance to deal with that. So yeah, I'll take my -5 on the hit. That's a modified 20 to hit,
Yep, that'll go.
and then that is 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Very nice.
And on a technical level, are these creatures dying?
Are they? Yes, yeah, like it's a horde.
I'm wondering, like my soul trinket thing. Can I do that considering the monster is still there? Do you know what I mean? I feel like probably not.
I'm gonna say if it's one that makes it disappear, it would be enough.
Cool. All right. Well, that's my turn then.
Yeah. Yeah, because the stat block is this thing that splits and splits and splits. Cool. All right. Tari will move over here and give the help action to Hera after seeing that nice little fireball. But Jaluk, you're cleaning up shop over here with Molotov.
Yeah, gonna keep doing that. Gonna have a swing. That is plus 7 in the end, so that's a 20.
Yep, that will hit.
So that is 6 plus 24 points of damage.
Enough to clear the mob. You absolutely carve through them.
Sweet. In that case, I'm going to run. I'm going to try and like impose myself sort of here between the others.
Nice.
Take another swing at this one. 10 damage. So that is a 15 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Sorry, I'm having to add. I've just realised you should have, instead of adding 12 and then taking 5, I should just add 7. It's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
That is max damage again. So that's 28 points of damage.
Oh, nice. You are carving through these mobs. That one goes away.
And then I think I've just got enough movement to get up onto this. Oh, that's water. It's water. Is it? How deep's the water? Can I stand in it and fight?
You can stand in it, but it's difficult terrain.
Okay. But I think I have to actually get to them anyway. That's the thing, though. So.
Yep. So you're in contact there because you're in the square next to it.
Bonus action because I killed someone. Bonus action, get to swing again. That is 21 to hit, but only 21 points of damage.
Oh, nice. That is not enough to kill these ones. So they will shrink.
Cool. Yeah, that's it. Standing in the spot.
Nice. But you kind of like stand in like the shin level water kind of thing, and like bodies just start floating around you. Ghost, you're up.
Got your back. And I'll pivot around. So I've got at least some sort of, whoops, that's a ruler. A beat on these creatures. And I'm not shooting directly at Jaluk or over his shoulders. And I'll take a shot at the first small one.
Nice, go for it.
First shot. 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Go for damage.
Plus 8. 14 points of pistol damage. Magical piercing.
Headshot straight through it, falls into the water, dead.
Wonderful. Second shot. Second small one. Ooh, might not hit. 14?
On the small one, 14 does hit.
Ooh, good to know. Another 14 points of piercing damage.
That it will get rid of it. Nice.
Wonderful. Then Envy. Oh, Puck. Will run in and just give Puck the help action. I think that's more effective. Gonna start biting at some ankles just to distract, to give Puck a bit of line, and that's it.
Very nice. All right. Malakov.
Righty
It's all yours.
Yeah. Do I want to do it? Do I want to do it? I think I want to do it. They're lined up so beautifully. I hope this works. Molokov's going to move. Check me young ruler there. Beautiful. Or no, you'll move up one more square. Check me young ruler there. Beautiful.
What are you
I
planning?
hope this works. And you see he sort of charges up his gauntlet like he normally does for a thunderous strike, and he beats his chest against this crystal, and it just starts charging and crackling with energy before it just almost blasting him back a little bit. I'm going to cast a lightning bolt through the lot of them.
Yes. Yes. Dexterity, I'm imagining.
Which I believe should hit all three.
Yep.
Dexterity saves of what are we at? 14 you're looking for.
Oh, the last one survives it, or at least passes the dexterity save.
Saves it. Yeah.
The other two fail.
Where are we? Someone's not happy out there. Yeah. All right. I think if I just push this button, that's going to do all of them. That's not great. So that's 24 to the fails and 12s to the success.
Okay. 12 to the success. Well, good news is that the first one splits as the lightning bolt goes right down the middle of both of them. The end one splits as off charges start to burn some of the bodies, but the center one takes full damage and just all of them disappear.
Lovely.
If the third one hadn't have passed, then it would have taken them out as well because of Dale's fireball.
Yes.
So nice little cleanup there.
Worked. Yeah, lovely. Move in a little bit further, and that'll be my turn.
All right, Hera, you're up. 4 targets to go to.
Yep.
And you also have the help
Okay.
action, which gives you advantage on an attack if you so want it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to want them to make another save, though. So I'll come around the other side of Tari. So still could be worth it. I think I'm still going to target the same sort of group that I've been targeting. Except this time I don't know, there's no one to heal at the moment because I don't think anyone's taken any damage anyways, so I will just sort of slam my staff into the ground as a screen sort of orb erupts around these guys, and I'm going to cast a Wither and Bloom, which is just a wither, because there's going to be no blooming.
Okay.
So it's a Constitution save.
16 and 7.
I believe, yeah, both fail.
Nice.
Good rolls. Fuck off. It's going to be 8 necrotic damage.
Oh no! To each of them. There you go.
These things don't fucking die. What was that? 5. Fuck. Okay. I'll move my last 10 feet of movement back over towards Terry.
Oh, nice. That might actually help you.
That was what I was hoping to get a little bit further away.
Yeah. As they start moving, they move at a sprinting speed of 40 feet, which gets them about 10 feet away from you. These little ones sprinting in. But the big ones will come around here. What are we going to do? We're going to move here. Going to move there. So we're going to go 1 attack on Molokov, 2 attacks on Puck, 1 attack on Envy as they split their 2 attacks across the board. So Molokov, horrendous roll. Oh, not bad. 21.
That will hit.
That will hit. That will be
Yes.
6 points of bludgeoning damage. The 2 attacks on Puck.
Okay.
We've got an 18 and a 9.
18 will hit.
Envy will chin charge the front row to give disadvantage on that first hit.
Okay. 12 plus 5 is 17.
Which is my AC, so it still hits.
Still hits.
But thank you.
That is 5 points of bludgeoning.
I'll halve that.
Nice. And then 1 hit on Envy for an 18. 9 points of bludgeoning. All right, cool. Then we go back to top of the round, so Puck.
Yeah, seeing this dick hit a dog, Puck is going to stab it with his sword. And I have advantage on this attack from the help action.
Absolutely do, yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't get that 20. That's a modified 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go for damage.
And this is going to be a lot of damage. Sorry, you have to give me a minute to count all of these dice because it's ridiculous. 10, 20.
Wonder if there's an app that could like read dice faces and like automatically
30.
count them.
Yeah, but then why would I have bought all these dice?
Yeah, true. For the big rolls.
That's 38 points of damage.
Nice. If there were 38 of them standing there, one at a time, you take them all down.
Yeah, just little slowly poking at them.
Yeah.
And then as a free object interaction, I'm going to ruffle the robotic ears of the dog, and then I will turn and...
You did take one out, so does that give you a...
Yeah, yes, as my reaction... Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good idea. So as I've done that, I'm going to use one of my soul tokens to cast a Whales from the Grave, which is going to ding this one that was hidden down there. So that is 2d6. That's 11 points of necrotic.
Nice. Hold on, let me do that. Cool. That'll split them.
Oh, no, wrong one. The one down here.
Oh, sorry.
That's all good. The one down heading towards Hera.
That'll kill that one.
And then I will use my reaction to get a new soul token.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's what I was describing.
and then bonus action, I will now shoot the one that's closest to Jalug.
All right. Do you want to give me a D100 roll as well?
Oh, yeah. 21.
Or this one, in the midst of battle, you quickly just reach out your hand and form a trinket as this. I don't know what they kind of are. You kind of haven't really explored it thematically, but maybe it's memories from the creature that you killed or whatever. But in your hand becomes a tiny gnome-crafted music box that plays a song you dimly remember from your childhood. So maybe there's a pause in Puck.
As Puck just sits there and winds up. Yep. And then sort of shaking off the confusion as to that random item, he's going to shoot, as I said, the one closest to Jalug.
Yep.
And I will take sharpshooter on this.
Yep.
Sweet. That's a 18 to hit.
That'll hit. Go for damage.
And that is 20 points of damage.
Nice. Another one down in the dirt.
And then I'm going to just swing myself around here so that Mole's got some advantage on his next attack. And that's me.
Nice one. Cool. Jaluk, you're up.
All right. I am going to try and move out of the water. So I guess that first bit might be 10 foot.
That'll be 10 feet, yeah.
And then, so I'll just take 5 off it. I'm being tactical because then it means I can get there.
Yes.
No, smarter move. I'm just going to go like
15 feet.
Pinging
up.
I think I'm just going to try and move. Yeah, just get up into like here. I don't know if I get. Yeah, if that's probably smarter. And going to take a big swing. I don't think I'm flanking. I'm not, because I'm not directly opposite. So
not directly, no.
Yeah.
So just like for future reference as well, if we're fighting bigger creatures, like if someone was here, that would count because it's north of the creature, or
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's and Puck's moved near that spot, so that makes sense. All right. Big. So going to big swings again because they've been working well. That's 15.
That'll hit.
For 22 points of damage.
Oh, I mean, I'll give you this now. How do you want to do this on this big mob? As it takes them out.
Yeah. So just it's just been those big cleaving swings, and I think maybe this one might be a little bit more finessed, and rather than just this one big swing, sort of loosens it off a little bit and kind of goes in like sort of a double, just taking. Maybe the first hits a couple of people down like at the knee, and that kind of like collapses the mob into it, and then the second part comes back and just cleaves a couple of heads off, I think.
Gotcha.
But I think I have a bonus action, but I think that I can't to a bonus attack to do it, but I don't think I can do it unless I'm allowed to quickly like crossbow out, but I don't think I can. So I guess that's me. Like I don't know. Am I able to?
Sorry, I was moving a window around.
Am I able to?
What do you want to do?
I don't shoot with my heavy crossbow, but I think I don't think I can change weapons that quick. So I think I'm done.
Not heavy. Like Puck is flicking out the bonus action one.
Exactly.
Heavy crossbow, you're going to have to.
Puck do it, and I'm like, nah. So that's it for my movement. I'm done.
Perfect. Ghost, you want to clean up the mess?
Yes, I do. Just rolling on, spin the barrel of the gun again, and take a couple of shots. First one, that's a natural one.
Uh-oh. Flies past.
Somehow jams with magical self-loading ammo. Second shot, I guess, will change targets to the upper one.
Okay,
Much better. 29 to hit.
that'll hit. Give it damage.
I had a D10. There it is. 13 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Take him out. One remaining.
Let's go, Envy. Let's go. Hunt him down, go. And she'll rough terrain her way across the water and take a bite.
Love it.
16 to hit.
That'll hit. Give it damage.
Plus 4. 8 points of force damage.
8 points is enough to do it as she ragdolls the last of these down. And that takes us
Good girl.
out of initiative.
So, Reese, can you describe what these things were again? They were like, were they
Yeah.
shifters or something? Or
Yeah, so you kind of now, like, everything kind of settles down and you just see bodies strewn across the floor. And you've seen shifters before. You've seen them take form of whether it be an animal or a different kind of being. But these look like they've half turned. Like there's fur on one of their shoulders, but the rest of it it's humanoid. Or one of them has paws as feet, but then the rest of it's humanoid. It almost looks like they're like the fly. That he's gone into the transformation chamber and a fly has come in with him, and so therefore he's taken on the aspects of this creature that he wasn't supposed to. They look like almost failed experiments to a point, but you know that shifters are a thing. Give me an investigation check.
that is a 9.
A 9. Yeah, you kind of look over them and see that
They're
they're
pretty-
halfway through
pretty mangled
transformations. Yeah,
By this stage, they're burnt to a crisp by lightning. They've been decapitated, fireballed. They're like bodies at the moment.
and as after a moment after battle, you do hear that kind of slow drone come back in of the speaker system that's saying, "Welcome to the Creation Forge," and it's really on its last legs of power. What would you like to do?
Shall we have a little look around?
Yeah. Try to find where we're going. Yeah, I'll follow Puck to this front desk.
Sure.
Cool.
So yeah, I guess Ghost and Puck, give me perception checks, please.
Just saying my passive is 20.
Yeah.
Perception. That's a 26.
I
There you
got precisely half of what Puck got.
Hey, still good rolls. Just having a general look around this place. It looks like it's a room or a facility designed for welcoming or coming in and requesting information from the Creation Forge. Puck, as you start looking up the north of the room there, you see it's kind of weirdly placed on the map, but it's almost a stained glass circle sigil that looks through to that next part. And on the stained glass is definitely sigils and symbols of House Caniff, and how things go from being raw materials and through into being made into things, and almost like this cycle of creation. You look around and see that this main desk is scattered with old documents and old pieces of paper, parchment and such like that, almost like a reception area. You see to the left and right of here is statues of certain kinds. You'd have to look into them more if you're interested in that, but definitely iconography of the forge and the hammer and the anvil, and beyond that stained glass window, Puck, you see almost an entranceway that is siphoned off by a kind of pentagon shaped, so like triangle at the top that goes into a square with the House Kenneth bull on the top, and there's blue lightning energy surrounding it. A couple of desks on either side, and beyond that is kind of in shadow and darkness.
Well, that's something. Looking up the lightning door. Not sure how.
Or is
we're
that in
meant to-
front of you?
Sorry.
Was that in front of you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
up the top
right
there,
at the top.
yeah.
Up there.
I think Pike will probably let the engineers in the group have a look at that, and he might go just
Okay.
quickly look at the statues and stuff. Just briefly kind of walking through while everyone else tries to figure
Sure.
out how you open that door, because he's not sure he'll be super helpful, or he'll come back and do an investigation check later if other people haven't had a look. But for now, I'll have a little look at
Okay.
the statues and stuff.
Give me a history check on those.
History. 14.
14. These statues look like they depict House Kenneth, kind of heads of houses or heads of state of old. A couple that you recognize are Jolana de Kenneth, Zorlan de Kenneth, Hastus de Kenneth, and Lay de Kenneth. All kind of very high up members of House Kenneth and the running of the house.
And there's empty ones as well. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah, it looks like some have fallen to ruin,
Okay.
and it's a bit hard to depict who they represent.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, Puck's probably just walking around for a while doing that, but eventually he will go back up and sort of do some investigation on the lightning door, but let other people have a
Sure.
go first.
Who's looking at this reception desk? Is that Hiramol and Ghost?
That's me, yeah.
Give me investigation.
Yeah. Particularly looking for like one of those "you are here" helpful maps, or like the
Yeah,
receptionist
sure.
guide to like be able to point out departments or whatever it is.
Yep.
And plus heaps. 18.
18. There's not necessarily a map of sorts of the place. Almost the opposite is that there's a lot of information about how the Creation Forge can help you and what you can give to donate towards the cause of making and House Kenneth. And it's it's that very propaganda-ish kind of style of notes. What you notice by there not being a map of, you are here, is almost the fact that you don't think people are allowed into this facility beyond this information up the front. What you do find, though, is almost a scribbled note that says Unity REF, like reference, 29.4E. And then in quotations, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. Seems handwritten. Thank you, Jed, for getting that.
I missed the reference, but
To
Very
take
good.
arms against the seer troubles and by opposing end them.
Unity reference.
Hero, were you looking at the reception as well?
A little bit. I'm just sort of looking for like a little ding for reception, little bell.
Oh, sure, like a
Okay.
notification thing. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Investigation. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, 20. You don't find a bell of sorts, but you do find what looks like a paging system, an intercom system. Looks like if it's got a button on it, like an on-off kind of seesaw button, and then in front of it is like a stalk coming out with a grilled front. Looks like that you could talk into it.
Interesting.
It is hardwired to the desk, I would say.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. Don't think we want to let our presence be known just yet.
Let the sounds of fiery explosions and pistols going off be the main indicator of that, maybe.
Yeah, I suppose. Touche.
We haven't made the most subtle of entrances.
Subtlety is only the proficiency of one person in this party.
Perhaps it may be useful, though.
For you, Molotov, just before you go, Jalug, definitely being in this space, you are kind of surrounded by this iconography of Kenneth. It's almost like it's all staring at you. But go, Jalug.
I would have looked up at the statues and been like, "Oh yeah, cool. That one looks like a dwarf. That one looks like this. Yep, sweet."
Yeah.
Walking around, not seeing much, and just the lightning starts to attract, and so coming up. Is this thing directly in front of me? Is that like when you queue up for tickets and they fought the snake around? That's what it is. Yeah. Is it?
Yeah,
Is it
it looks
just
like it's controlled.
So,
I'd say that.
so it's not. Yeah, you go.
I was just going to say it doesn't look like permanent, like it's built into the ground. But it looks sturdy enough that it's not just set up for one thing. Maybe they were setting it. It looks added on to the building, so maybe they've made it to show off something or control entrance, or But then that kind of conflicts with what Ghost has found, that this doesn't really look like a place that people come and go freely.
Yeah. So just off to the right, is that a is that like another little desk there?
Yeah.
That.
And I think Puck was looking into that as well after he had looked at the statues, that you both kind of look and see that it almost does have names. And give me give me a history check on it.
That'll be a 13 then.
The names don't ring a bell. There's no significant name there. It's not like Kelly Keeling has checked herself into this facility. There's a common theme that they all
Does it have
sound
like dates or something, like time dates of like?
It's not. There are times on them, but not dates. But they all have kind of like titles on them, and the titles read, senior investigator of this, head of the forge from this city, chemist extraordinaire from Shan, and kind of these high titled professions. Next to them is another column that says escorted by or taken through by, and you realize that each of those names end with the Decanath last name.
Cool. And is there, because the door thing with light, there's not like a button that turns it on and off on that table, or?
Yeah, you kind of have a look around, and doesn't look like there's a switch or anything. Now, this doorway stands clear, and the lightning is going from the doorway back to these posts, kind of arcing in between it. But it does give off a blue hue inside the door, and the door is headed by that bull of House Kenneth.
Right. All right. Hey guys. I think this is the only way in. We going in?
I mean, yeah, we got to keep pushing forward.
If there's a pen, I'm going to sign myself in.
Yeah. You find a pen, and you write down Jaluk. And
Got to do it.
what do you write? What do you write in the escorted by section?
Ooh, yeah. Sorry.
His
Jaluk,
lightsaber.
yeah. Jaluk, I go where I want. No. I'm just going to write was here. Jaluk was here.
I'm going to do that S with like the 3 lines and then the other 3 lines, and then you join them up.
Super.
Is this free information? We all kind of know what's going on with the chicken book.
No, I mean, if Jaluk shares it,
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Looks like it makes sense, guys. This is looks like important people come through, so I'm a very important man. Let's go. And it looks like you can just walk through the door.
Yeah. So like the power is coming to the door, then it's in the kind of pentagon shape, which kind of gives off this blue hue, and the bull's blue eyes look down, almost casting a spotlight through it.
If no one, I'll lead. If no one's got any objections.
Nice. You start making your way through, and as you do, you come into that blue spotlight of the bull's eyes, and you go to take a step forward, and you see the eyes surge up. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, I thought someone's got to trigger it. Dex save. That is an 13.
A 13. That is a pass, so you take half damage at 8 points of lightning damage as the bull's horns shock forward, and you almost hear a, I guess if anyone's by the desk, kind of a, almost like it's recording that information. You step back, and it's singed a little bit on your shoulder, and then the bull kind of dims down again.
Oh, we probably should have seen that coming.
I think maybe I should have gone first. That's okay.
Try it faster.
All right, I'll step out of the way, but I'm definitely eyeing off where the lightning is arcing to, seeing could I just like smash that or
Smash
something.
it. Sure. Puck, you want to have a go?
I'm going to hop the fence.
Just go 1, 2, yeah.
Oh, the next one? Yeah, sure.
So you're just walking through it.
Yeah, I guess my plan is that Puck is very dodgy. And while he can stand there and hopefully not even get hurt, the others can look at what's meant to be working, like if someone goes to look at the desk or someone wants to look at the other things.
Right.
But I'll be making investigation checks, I guess, as it kind of fires up and trying to work out what's connected to what and why it's happening.
Okay. You step just before the blue light on the ground, where the bull's eyes are casting down, and you go to make a go for it, and quickly move, whilst keeping your investigation skills about you. Roll the investigation check first, and then the dex save will come.
Yep. Investigation, which once again, passive is 20. And my roll for investigation is... Sorry, where is it? That's an 18.
18. As you kind of start sidestepping through this blue light, you can see it charging up, but also you see that the blue light of the bull's eyes almost scan you before, like, it's almost that split second of you see the blue light scan, and as it scans, the lightning arcs down and you see it. So, dex save, please.
Dex save is a... Oh, that's crazy. That's a 22 plus 9 to a dex
22.
save.
Nice. So that is half damage at 8 points.
Which
of
is
lightning.
0 damage for me.
0 damage. So you kind of jump out of the way of it, and but you find yourself still on the side of the door.
Okay. So is it maybe meant to teleport us through or something? Do you want to just break it, or what's going on, guys? And I'll just
Looking
be
at the
standing there while
desk
other
and the
people look around.
notebook. Looking at the desk and the notebook, I'll be like, "Hey, all of these people had escorts from Kenneth, like named Kenneth members. Hey, Molikov, was there anything particular about the higher ups with Kenneth?
Is
Something
it
that gave
maybe
them
that they
access?
all had the mark?
Well, was as good a point as any. Sort of thinking on that and sort of does the book, this sign in book that
Yep.
in amongst this thing that was sort of ticking away as everyone, as the two people have started going towards, does the book itself seem in any way magical? Obviously don't have detect magic. I'm trying to
Yeah,
purely
sure.
determine based off of
You can give me an Arcana check on it.
lovely. I'd love to try. Let me go. D20 plus D4. Roll. Not great with Arcana. So that's only a 12 total.
I mean, you kind of look at the book, you look around. Yeah, it's got some magical essence around this desk, but you can't quite, with a 12, determine what that is.
What I think I'm going to try is
Yep.
I'll go to the book and write sort of underneath where Jalug's written, just like I imagine, like across the columns, like he hasn't even.
Yep.
Just like
Yeah,
Jalug was here. I'll sort of.
It's definitely not in the lines necessarily.
Yep.
Yeah,
It kind
no,
of gives you a bit of eye roll there, Molikov. People don't care for order.
No, I think I love it's an eye roll. I think it's more of a giggle at this point.
Yeah.
I think he'll write down each member of the party.
Okay.
And on each of the columns, he is just going to write Molokov as their escort.
Oh, okay.
And I will throw the cloak off, making sure the mark is well displayed. And I'll take a step. I'll take a few steps forward. I imagine Puck's sort of jumped back at this point. But yeah, sort of everyone started coming up behind me. I'll make my way towards the door.
Okay, you want to go as a group? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I would like. I'll sort of call everyone in, and assuming everyone's finished their investigations of the room that they would like to do.
Okay.
I will confirm that before I make any steps forward.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, you all kind of group up around Molokov. He's thrown the cape off, and I think everyone has seen it by this point, but now it's like on display. This mark that covers half his shoulder, half his metal arm. And those that have even opened their eyes in this initial room will recognize that mark as the House Cannith mark of making. And altogether, you kind of step forward and you see those blue eyes scan. And as they do, they almost beam in towards the mark, Molokov. And you see your mark glow blue. And as it does, the lights fade. And in the background, you can hear a scribbling noise. As 5 times, 6 times, the book fills in the details of who is passing through. And the group steps forward. All right.
oh shit!
As this happens
I
as well,
imagine
Molokov, go.
he's not really proudly doing this either. He's very tentative about it. Sorry.
No. I was just saying that I wanted to know what's going through Molokov's head, because at this moment, not only have you unveiled your cloak, but this thing is focused in on it, and your mark is what has got everyone through here. You feel almost seen by the house that cast you out.
Yeah, he's very he's definitely a lot of apprehension there. They were tentative steps forward. It was a resigned look as he was marking down his own name as the escort. It's
Yep.
not I don't know what's the word. Like, he's not timid about it, I guess. Not like, doesn't seem afraid, but definitely seems he like you know, akin to stepping forward with no clothes on. You know, he's
Yep.
yeah, very exposed and very uncomfortable with that.
All right. It's definitely a weird feeling to lead through with your mark almost being the key as you step further into the Creation Forge. Now, I think we'll end there. It's probably late for you as well, right, Molokov?
Yeah, I was actually about to. I was actually going to clock off about 5 minutes ago, but
Okay. Cool. All right, we'll end there before we go into the next room, as we have cleared the first bit. I think what I want to know now is what Tari is going to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, is Tari, are they staying here or?
So I guess as a party, what are your thoughts on it with 2 NPCs?
I think
I
like
was actually just thinking.
The one time everyone talks at once.
Go Dale.
Go Dale first.
Well, because I believe we were planning on leaving them outside-ish, but seeing that fucking tannoy thing on the desk, I wonder if we tell them to like hide essentially near the door, and if they see anybody approaching from the outside towards the Creation Forge, to just hit that thing and say a random word into it. I don't know if it'll come over the speaker or if it'll go directly to someone. If it goes directly
Right.
to someone, then we won't hear it, but it's just a chance to warn us that someone's incoming.
I have a beautiful sending stone I could lend Tari.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was thinking about that. Still a
The other
worst
thing
case
is
scenario.
this seems
But-
like the only way into the forge, right? So if we leave them here, the chance of Kelly coming through and just eviscerating them is fairly high. So maybe they need to like take some proper shelter.
Do what
True.
we've been doing, like go across the road, hole up in a building
Yeah.
across the road or something.
Okay.
Hold
With
up
the
and keep
sensor.
eyes. Yeah.
I was going to say, I think, Reese, you've been basically managing them. Like, we haven't really needed or used them. Like, a little bit of healing is helpful, but obviously, like, that you just take that into account when you're planning the encounters or whatever. Like, I think they're slowing down the turn order, and we haven't really needed them. And I think we said we were going to leave them.
All right. So, are you going to give Tari the sending stone, Ghost?
Yeah, do you guys think that's a better call across the street, keeping eyes on the doors where they
Yeah.
stay?
I think that's a good idea.
Are they like? Is Tari happy with that as well? Like, I agree. I think that's practically the best option. But Tari's motivation in this, I guess, was trying to find the
His
two
friend.
people. We found one at the location, and Tari was like, they'll be in these locations. We're now at the last one. We're still missing somebody. So I agree. Practically, it seems more sense. Hey, go wait outside. But now that they're at the end point, do they still want to come on? Like that is also a thing to me. Like,
Yeah. So
realistically,
the way I'd
that's
put
their
it,
story. Yeah.
the way I'd put it is that he wants to save his friend. Both of them do. Zatara and Tari want to both save their friend, which they are 99% sure that they're at this last location here. They both also have identified that they can get hit in combat, and that's not a good thing because it can take up your resources for healing and reviving and so on and so forth. So that's what I kind of mean is like they can come along if the party's like, yep, sure, we can help you, we can protect you, and we can help you find your friend. They can also stay behind and be a kind of alert system. It's kind of it's almost like a dialogue box here where you can be like, sure, come with us, or no, wait here at camp.
All right. Can we grab
There
like
are
a token
advantages
from
and
them?
disadvantages to both of them.
Like, could we grab like a token or something from them that will help with their friend? I don't know. I don't know what their friend's name is. All of that, just so that if we come across
Solidus.
and Solidus, yeah. If we come, obviously they're, I assume that they're also a Kalishtar, but like just so we can be like, hey, look, here's like this thing, the signet ring or whatever from your friends, and
Yeah, I reckon they'll give you like a sash that they use, and I can give that to you, Delug, as you've kind of
Sweet.
become almost their Boromir to the two
Protector.
hobbits.
Yeah.
Ooh,
All right.
I'm not sure if I like
in
that
that
reference.
well, in that, yeah, I reckon it makes more sense. They
Okay.
go hole up and look if we can take something to help them with that.
Yeah, sweet. All right, so they kind of take the sending stone off Ghost and go, well, please all come out alive and hopefully come out with some of us as well. We'll give you an alert if we see anyone entering the building, and we won't follow in. we'll just alert you and stay put at the building across the road.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah, we'll pick up
Promise we'll do
next
our
week
best.
in the next room.
Sweet. All right. Thanks, everyone.